Hey my friends and art heathens, how's everything going out there in YouTube land? J4D3 here, and we're drawing Ursila fan art. This is the villain from the Disney animated show, The Little Mermaid. And I was thinking, as I was sketching this out, that I haven't got a lot of requests for new things to draw. So, this weekend, coming up, I'm going to draw everything that someone leaves a comment for me. So if you want us to do some artwork that you suggest in the comments below, tell me what you want me to draw and I will do it. This might be like a marathon art weekend. Yeah, so the kind of stuff I'm kind of interested in doing would be fan art. So if there's a property out there that you guys like a Disney cartoon or an anime, as long as the anime is not too obscure, you know, I gotta be able to find it so I know what I'm looking at. Or you know, even American cartoons, I'll be more than happy to do the illustration, and I'll make a video of it and put it up here. So go ahead and leave me some comments. I'd also like to say thank you. As I was looking at my channel, I've got over 200 subscribers right now, and I'm excited that I got that many. That there's that many people that actually liked what I draw, and took the time to hit that button. And that even goes past between, you know, the 10 or 12 of you guys that I actually talk to, you know, in the comments or whatever. I'm very thankful for everybody who has subscribed to my channel. It means a lot to me. So thank you. It takes a lot of time to make these kind of videos. And my investment to do so has been significant. I got, you know, studio lights. I bought a camera just to do these. I even bought this computer that I'm using, my iMac, just to make YouTube videos. You know, I use it for other stuff also now, but that was the reason why I picked this up. And the microphone, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but I actually went out and bought a pop filter, so hopefully the audio is sounding better. Anyways, that's just me telling you, you know, how much I've put into this, and how much I appreciate that you guys actually come back and watch my videos. So this picture I'm drawing right here, this picture of Ursila, the Sea Witch, it's the Disney character. I did my own style, and I think I made some kind of interesting breakthroughs on this picture. So, as you can tell, I did the alcohol effect on top of the markers, where I colored in the background and then her glowing mystic orb, and splattered it with rubbing alcohol. And that's just like, you know, regular rubbing alcohol you get in like the medical section of the grocery store. Or I think this bottle I bought at the pharmacy in the little town I live in. And God, I must have been in there to get some medicine for my wife, and then I saw the bottles in there, so I went and picked it up. But it's a pretty cool technique because it adds like a watercolor texture to your artwork. Now I only want to use this for texturing. So since Ursula's a witch that lives under the sea, I did that effect in the background to kind of add like a bubble, instead of like drawing in all the bubbles with like color pencils. I decided to use the alcohol to just create them. So it's a little bit of chaos thrown in there, right? Because you can't really control it. You can see that it bled out into other parts of the picture that I didn't want it to do, but it doesn't really, it's kind of a happy accident because it didn't really affect any of the area of the illustration badly. And then I did the same thing on her magic globe, but I don't think it was quite as successful as the background for the bubbles. So that's why I go back in later with colored pencils to sharpen up some of the shapes inside the globe, which worked out great. Excuse me. I had to clear my throat there. And besides drawing this in my own style, the thing I did stick to, as far as the Disney character concept, is I kept all the colors of Ursula with her tentacles and her blue skin. I kept all that true to the original source material, the cartoon. And then her eel compadres, I think I drew those more in the Disney style than my own style. And what are those guys saying? Is it Flotsam and Jetsam, I think, is the name of the eels? I don't know. I know they say it in the cartoon. I haven't watched this cartoon since my daughter was little. She was a big My Little Mermaid fan. Not so much as Toy Story. She was a toy. We couldn't even say the word Toy Story in our house when she was like 3 or 4 years old because we'd have to watch it then. She was like Toy Story insane. She had a toy Buzz Lightyear she carried everywhere. Which is kind of funny because my friend Pike, who had a kid at the same time, he had a toy Woody that he had to carry everywhere too. So it's kind of the way that worked out. I think this is a pretty successful illustration. I really like the way it all came together, for sure. So I wonder what kind of suggestions I'm going to get. You know, I'd be more than happy to do just Disney cartoons in the suggestions if that's what you guys want to see me draw. I've always loved Disneyland. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a Disney animator so bad. Just everything about it was, I don't know, magical to me. Even the idea of sitting there and being an in-betweener and drawing the same picture of Donald Duck with a slight variation over and over again just seemed like the best job in the world. And I have a couple... Oh, my cats are going crazy upstairs. I have a couple friends who are animators that do this now. And they don't really do, like, they're not in-betweeners, because I don't think they do that in the US anymore. I think most of that's outsourced or done digitally. But they're concept designers and background painters, which just sounds like the coolest flipping job in the world. This girl I know who's a background painter on in fact, it's a Disney show. She takes her dog to work and gets to spend all day painting these fairy tale backgrounds. It's the coolest thing in the world. Oh, so this is my new set. Talk about cool stuff. This is my new set of Prismacolors color pencils that I got. And I bought these off Amazon, and they were a pretty good deal. I think it was less than $100 for this set of 150 pencils. I got 2 of them at the same time. So that way I can see what colors I guess I'm really going to burn up. And then I'll have to replace them by getting individuals. I also have, I've had lots of Prismacolors. You know, lots of sets of them. But I also have Polychromo, I think is what they're called. And that's by Faber-Castell is the brand name. I got a big set of those too. They're such thick pencils I had to go buy another pencil sharpener to use them, so most of the time I'm just going to be using my Prismacolors here. And I think using Prismacolors with the alcohol markers, I think the effects are just amazing. It adds so much more depth to using my alcohol markers because the Prismacolor, the pencils are semi-opaque, And so you can draw right over the top of the alcohol markers, and it really makes a difference. As you can tell, I did the highlights on Ursula's black tentacle dress here with my color pencils, or pencil crayons as they call them in Canada, and I think it's just an amazing look. We get that all that layering. I probably should start doing some just color pencil only illustrations. That might be good. Yeah, that's probably a pretty good idea. So you can get some real cool effects with blending color pencils together. Maybe I'll try it just the opposite. Maybe the next piece I'll do, I'll draw it in color pencils and then go over the top of it with ink markers and see what that looks like. Like I'm discussing like techniques with you guys. I just think that might be, might actually turn out quite nice. We'll have to see. So I'm still, what else is going on with me? I'm still off work right now from my health. My health kind of took a turn for the worst on the 6th of this month, and I've been out of work ever since. But I got a meeting with my doctor today, and then again on the 1st, and hopefully they'll clear me so I can go back to the big airplane factory and make some more airplanes. So that'll be good. But I am off taking the painkillers, which is nice because they make me completely foggy in the head. I don't really like that feeling. I don't enjoy the high from the painkillers. It's makes me like sick to my stomach and sleepy. I can't form coherent thoughts. Look at some of my older videos that I'm going to be posting, and maybe one or two after this one of Velma that I drew that I was on pain medicine, and you can really tell, like in my voice and my sentence structure, that I am completely out of it. It's kind of funny. I even drew a picture of Spyro the Dragon when I was on the painkillers, and I hate the picture. But it turned out so bad. But I posted it just to show off what it looks like when you're taking pain meds. Alright, my heathens, looks like we're at the end. Thank you so much for watching. Give me those suggestions. I'll talk to you later, my friends. Peace.